All right, what's your name?
Mason Wilson.
What is it?
Mason Wilson.
Hey, Mason. And we're sitting here with Mason in the park, and he was just sharing with me. That's your veteran badge?
Yeah, this is all the way from Vietnam. Been with me 1968.
Wow, that's amazing. You still have that.
I have another one with a strap matter all in the back of it. But this is one I brought with me. Tell how old it is.
Wow. So you were just sharing with me.
Yeah, I was sharing with you
Here, come closer to the camera so they can hear you.
I was sharing with you my story of how they treat veterans.
Yeah.
And how the benefits that he's supposed to get, how they stole benefits, how they stealing benefits from veterans, and also tell them. I also have a case.
Alright.
You might have to take a break.
So how long you been here?
I've been here about 2 weeks.
Are you from this area?
No, I'm from way from Los Angeles to Johnstown, Pennsylvania, Fort Worth, Texas. Now I'm here in Phoenix.
So what makes you travel to so many states?
I'm pursuing my benefits and trying to get all the congressmen, all the people that, so they can understand what veterans are going through and how they've been treated. In Pittsburgh, I seen Murphy, John P. Murphy. He was the congressman in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. I brought my case to him, and he passed away. Nothing happened on that. I went to in Pittsburgh. He passed away. Congressman. It's gonna come to me. But anyway, this is a case I found in Dallas, Dallas, Texas.
All right. I'll take a picture of this too, so I have it.
Yeah, that's a case pending right now. The case was how the coup is, how they take a veteran's benefits, and I filed a lawsuit there, and they had a mock case, false case. The question case was about how they're taking veterans benefits and killing veterans, and also fraud. I went to the court, the Board of Veterans Appeals, August the 3rd, 2004. The board granted me full grant of benefits, and it was at 100%. I went back to Wichita, Kansas, and my regional office told me that the board didn't grant me full grant of benefits. And I said I did. I showed it to them. Then they gave me the last page of the decision where it showed that I would get 100%, but that was stolen. They told me that came to them through the mail. I did not receive it. The board stated clearly, in light of the board's decision, which constitutes a full grant of benefits to the veteran sought on appeal, there is no need for further development notice of this issue. Rule 33, when the board make a decision, they determine the effective date of grant of benefits, not Wichita, Kansas. So therefore, I appealed that decision. I went to court, and this is where it's in now, Dallas, Texas, pending, and the judge's name and everything is on here.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a picture of that with my iPad, and then I'll have that. Okay.
You have that whole case there?
Yeah. So you're saying that you were granted the benefits, but you never received them.
Right. I was granted 100%. Wichita, Kansas gave me 10% and stole 90% of my benefits.
Where did it go?
It went with the employees at the VA.
They're using that to pay the employees?
They used it. Well, the employees stole it. The director, and also maybe a couple others at the top. This is how they're doing it. They're taking. If you go to Board of Veterans Appeals, and the board grants you 100%, when you come back to go to the regional office then to steal the mail out of the mail, and then tell you the board only gave you 10% when they gave you 100%.
Wow.
And I have a copy of that decision that shows that they stated clearly that they granted me a full grant of benefits that I saw. A full grant of benefits is not 10%. A full grant of benefit is 100%.
Yeah.
So that's where the problem started with the local regional office, where they can steal veterans benefits.
Wow. Well, you know, it's really good that you're being so diligent about standing up for this, because I'm sure a lot of people experience this and just don't know what to do.
Right. So what I did was, I've been going to Senator Specter. He's a congressman for the Pittsburgh district there. He passed away, and I went to 4 or 5 other congressmen in each state. I went from Los Angeles, to Kansas, to Los Angeles, Pittsburgh, Fort Worth, and now I'm in here in Phoenix, because Phoenix was known to stand up for veterans. If you're aware of it, that how they've been treating veterans is on the news. So I came here because they know that the employees do these type of things. So that's why I'm here.
Right.
And I'm being attacked now by the Phoenix VA. I came here and I went there, and they told me I can't come in the office there, or the hospital, between 8 and 4. I only can come in there between 8 and 4, and I must see a doctor. I can't come in there and get water. I can't come in there and take a rest or anything like that, because they're saying that I'm not there for a medical reason. But by being a veteran, I have a right to go in there and receive service just like a normal person. But when they're aware of me and they're retaliating against me. Matter of fact, I got shot at at the medical center there. I went in and told them, and I was going to show them the bullet hole, and the security told me that they have nothing to do on the streets about that. I told them, I said, well, I was laying here on the bus stop, but the bullet went on government property, so therefore y'all have jurisdiction to look at it. He said he was not going to look at it, and I said, well, can I get an instant report? And he refused to give the report. He told me to get off the property.
Wow. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so that's basically where I'm standing. Now I'm going to see John McCain, Senator John McCain, about my case. Hopefully that by it being here, that they know about how they're doing veterans, and they know it's been proven that they've done this. This is the only state where it's really been proven how they are treating veterans. So maybe he will stand up and
do the right thing.
Right.
Yeah. Have you been able to find any of these other senators? Have any of them offered to help you?
No. Only senator really helped me was Senator in Los Angeles, Maxine Waters. She helped me a little bit, but that was it. I have other senators I went to. It's coming to my mind as I go through my case. But only one that's really helped me is would be Senator Maxine Waters. That's about the only one. And also Senator Specter, he did try, but they say when you go to a senator, he cannot help you because your case is within U.S. District Court or in some type of court. They cannot help you because they're out of their jurisdiction. But all senators and all congressmen are supposed to protect the constitutional rights of all veterans.
Yep.
So there's no need for them to say that because they're scared. They're scared that they'll be retaliated against. So if you would look at this case, I gave you everything in his case. Everything I have filed, you get this, it's in that case.
Okay.
And it's pending now. I have a case number.
Okay. I'll get that information from you. Now, so is this where you're staying right now? Is in this park?
I'm staying in the streets or the park or anywhere I can stay until I can get, I'm in the HUD badge program, which I was in. And they refused to let me in, but I'm still fighting to get in there. So
what program is that?
HUD badge.
Okay. And so do they offer housing and food and all that?
Well, they offer housing, but the housing they offer is down here called Case, and by them retaliated. And when I went there, a person came up to me and started messing with me, and I do have PTSD. So if I would retaliate against
Yeah.
him, I would wind up either killing him or wind up going to jail. So my case is
Yeah.
gone.
Right.
So this is how they use it. And when you get there, the case is like with civilians, not military, and it's so nasty. They have feces all on the wall, people walking around feces on their body, lice, crabs, everything else. They send veterans down there for that purpose, so
Wow.
they can be attacked instead of really taking care of them. So
Wow.
no veteran should be able to go down. If he have a problem and he goes down there, say he have a drug problem, he cannot beat that drug problem because they put him in a drug environment.
Right.
If he have PTSD or something like that, he cannot beat that system because they put him in that environment because the environment is going to kick him off.
Yeah, it keeps him stuck.
Right. So therefore, I left. I couldn't stand it because if I did stay there, I would get in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm on the street.
Do you find other veterans in your position?
Thousands of them.
Yeah.
And I talk to them, but they, like you said previously, they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
See,
So
all the thing
what is it do you think that we could do to help those people help themselves?
well, number one is veterans. You have to really look at what they've been through.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm not talking about the veterans that sit behind the desk. I'm talking about veterans that's been in combat, veterans that's been in the war, veterans that have been there, seen death, almost killed or wounded, whatever. It's a very traumatic experience for all Vietnam combat veterans and Iraq. All the veterans that's in combat, they don't understand how and what they've been through. And for them just to take a veteran out of war and throw him on the street without giving him help, then understanding his situation, then that's a problem. And then the other problem is most veterans, they're so proud, they don't want people to know that they have this problem.
Yeah.
And then they wind up killing themselves. But I did find out, I do know after talking to most of the veterans I know, I talked to thousands of veterans since I have won my case. Their problem is mostly trying to get assistance, but they give them that medication. Say Fort Hood, for instance, that recent incident. That incident came about because that veteran had PTSD, and he went to the office and he was getting treated for it. Now the medication they give you, manual, is 10 times worse than alcohol. You know, if you give a person alcohol, you can provoke him. And the VA knows this. So they give him that alcohol, and then they go out and provoke him. That veteran that they provoked he's supposed to have, I'm sure I read in the newspaper, that he's supposed to have had a leave. They came and they kept messing with him. They wouldn't let him go, and he snapped. So the medicine that they give these veterans nowadays is causing suicide.
Yes.
And also it's causing veterans to go around killing, snap.
Yeah. The antidepressants, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest problem, and the VA knows this, but they still give veterans this money, and they still send them out. The VA still send out some of the employees to go out and harass and attack the veterans because they know they're taking that medicine and they will go off or they will kill themselves because they know they don't know what to do. And they know that medicine that they give them will do that. And you for yourself, if you go mess with a person, if he's drunk, you can provoke him real fast. He's going to want to fight. He's going to act crazy. He's going to do everything. So that is one of the reasons why you see all the suicide with all the veterans, and most of them are combat veterans. We're not talking about just the regular veterans that's doing desk work. We're talking about one in combat.
Mm-hmm.
So that is why a lot of people is wondering why President Obama stated he's going to get to the bottom of it. But I don't know how he ought to do it to find out the medicine. And then the VA stop the VA from going out and attacking the veterans and stealing their money and won't help them. That is one of the main things that they have a problem with. Now, for Phoenix, my experience with Phoenix is you have good people here and you have bad people here, which is everything. But this place here knows, and they've been found guilty of this.
Yeah.
This is why I'm here. and they know this is why I'm here. So they're attacking me, they're retaliating against me, and hopefully I can get the
John McCain?
McCain office. And if not, then I can go. I still have other avenues I can go to. I can go to court. I can file claims. And most veterans don't know how to do these type of things. So, but I'm just one.
Yeah. Well, it's no mistake we met today.
Yeah.
God is good. Despite all this, God is always good. So I'm going to get this information from you and then figure out some way I can get a hold of you or you can get a hold of me.
Okay.
Okay? And then we'll move this forward one way or another.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay.
All right. What's your name again?
Mason Wilson.
All right. Thank you, honey.
All right.
All right.